Thanksgiving, you're such a wise one, is this Thursday. And our next guests are sharing some creative food and wine. This is right up my alley.
These people know us. They know our brands. Joining us live this morning are David and Kathleen Standridge. David is the executive chef at the Shipwright's Daughter in Mystic, Connecticut. Kathleen is the restaurant's wine director. Thank you both so much.
Two of my favorite people already, just by their titles.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for dusting off your passports.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coming all the way from Connecticut.
Coming all the way from Connecticut.
Okay.
Can we start with the pairings?
Yeah.
Is there a particular wine that we should never even dream of including on the Thanksgiving table?
I would never say that there's a wine.
Thank you.
Never met a bad wine.
Come in close.
Okay.
And my hands are freezing. I'm like a
Join us.
corpse. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. So
I mean, Thanksgiving is, it's all about the food, obviously. That's why it's our
the food is the
favorite
star of the
holiday,
show.
for sure.
Right.
So I love the beginning, where it's just like the grazing hour.
Yes.
You know, I get to at least have an hour of grazing.
Yeah.
We have a ton of apps. So I just brought some examples. I have a little charcuterie board with some artisanal cheeses from Mystic Cheese, right in our hometown.
Love it.
And then from the restaurant, we have a smoked clam dip, it's kind of a New England thing, with Old Bay chips, and then some beet cured deviled eggs with crispy chicken skin.
I have no idea what those chips taste like.
Okay.
Before the show even started, I got in there.
I'm going to get even
They're
now.
homemade.
Yeah.
Okay, so with something like this.
Yeah, let's start here first. What do you pair?
This seems very acidic, briny. Yeah, get out of
There's
here.
a lot of rich flavors.
I think when we think of like a Thanksgiving, we tend to reach for like our old standbys, like, you know, but it's a great opportunity to really branch out. And I think when you think getting a party started, you're thinking bubbly.
Yes.
You might be thinking champagne.
Yes.
You might be thinking Prosecco.
Yes.
But I would challenge you maybe.
Because I'm not a Prosecco fan.
Okay.
I know. I have a champagne taste with a Prosecco budget.
Yeah, well, you know what? Lambrusco is a wonderful alternative.
That's my new favorite.
Is it? Oh my gosh, I'm a huge Lambrusco fan.
Good.
So it's a lightly sparkling, effervescent.
This?
It's the first one right over here.
What's this one?
Yeah.
So it's a red wine.
I know something about wine that you don't, Christopher.
Does it have bubbles in it? I don't drink
It does. And you know what? With charcuterie and like food like that, it really breaks up those fats. It's a phenomenal food pairing. It's got a little bit of that fig and balsamic.
It's always wine first, and then is that how we're doing?
This is really nice.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a good way to start when you're doing your apps.
Party starter.
And are we going to break the bank with this wine?
No, I think it usually comes in. I think this is probably like $15 to $18.
Even better.
Good price
Totally,
point.
it's an absolute party starter. Really delicious.
Fantastic. So once people have graced,
A little bit of this.
you get them good and tipsy because now the main event is making its way.
In case we drop the bowl.
Right, exactly. In case the turkey looks the color like the color of my shoe. On to next. What's the next thing we're doing?
So the next thing, I just want to talk about the sides, because that's another difficult wine pairing situation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everybody brings a side. You don't even know what you're getting.
Right.
So you need like a really versatile.
You have the wine cabinet.
Right, you can have anything from like a crunchy raw salad to a heavy like casserole.
Yeah,
and
for
everything.
sure.
Something creamy too.
Yeah. And so I have some examples. I'm at Shipwrights. We do a lot of like farm fresh stuff from local farms. So there's some roasted honey nut squash with sage brown butter. These are Brussels sprouts with chipotle glaze. They're roasted,
I mean, he's like the real deal.
I'm a very lucky woman.
Really?
You could make this stuff.
Yeah.
And then this
Works
is
both ways.
some carrots with the pistachio hummus.
That looks
It's
amazing.
just a pistachio hummus. I mean, what do we pair
I'm
this
drooling
with?
here. Okay.
So if you're like a Sauvignon Blanc drinker,
Yes.
or if you want the versatility and utility of like Pinot Grigio,
Yeah.
I would say maybe give Gruner Veltliner a try. So it has a lovely savory note to it.
So is this
white
more of a
one.
German one, or is it? What?
Yeah, so this is from Austria.
Austria. Okay.
So, but it's just that white
Give that a shot.
pepper,
Oh, that's
a
very
little
nice.
citrus and green apple, and we just thought this was hilarious. We thought about it after, but the name of this producer
that.
is Gobblesberg.
Very on
Yeah.
brand.
Doesn't get any
So
better.
Buy
it's
it
like-
just for the name.
I know,
Absolutely.
it's
It's a
if
winner.
nothing else. Also, again, a super value-driven wine. Again, coming in under $20.
Nice.
Done.
It's delicious.
Thank
It
you.
goes the distance.
I thought it would be sweet, but it's not. I
No.
like this drink.
Without any further ado,
And last but not least,
El pavo,
Turkey,
the turkey.
the star of the show. So, obviously the turkey's a big challenge for everybody to cook. When dry
Thanks,
turkey.
because now I'm getting even more nervous. But here
we
we
can
go.
do some
That looks delicious.
So I think a lot of people know to brine the turkey
Yeah.
for like 24 hours before. The next step for me, though, is leave it uncovered in your fridge overnight and let the skin dry
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
It's a little
Dry out the skin.
counterintuitive, but what happens then is you get this nice brown skin, nice and crispy. The turkey stays moist inside, just kind of concentrates the flavors. And then we have dressing, not stuffing,
Yes.
because we
Yep.
cooked the outside of the bird.
I do dressing, I don't do
Dressing. I
stuffing.
don't do
Yeah,
stuffing,
most
but-
people are now dressing.
And this one is a little bit New Englandy, where we've got some smoked mussels in there instead of sausage. Some people use sausage.
I may need that recipe.
Yeah,
I may
that's a
just
good
call
one.
an audible right now. with
So
the
Yeah.
what do
recipe.
you pair that with?
So
I see another red.
I feel like there's a big moment to go big or go home with your turkey, and especially so just bringing out those flavors. And if you're like a Cabernet drinker, you like something full-bodied.
I smell Petit Syrah coming.
Petite Syrah. So, wow.
You're so
That's
good.
really good.
I can't, you know
That
what? But
is
I knew
really
I blew
Lambrusco.
my nose before this, so
I
I
knew
can really
Lambrusco
turn
and
the
you
label.
didn't, so
Yeah.
I get one of those.
Exactly.
No, so Petite Syrah, do not let the name fool you because there's nothing
petite about it.
No, they're not.
at all.
It's like me,
love
I'm
petite.
5'2",
Yeah.
but there's nothing 5'2" about
This is
it.
very true.
It's very rustic. It will pull out those
Oh my
American
gosh.
flavors of this turkey,
Wow,
a
that's
little
good.
plummy. Oh my
Everything
gosh,
is
it's
delicious. Tell folks again, name your restaurant, where they can go.
Yes.
The Shipwright's Daughter in Mystic, Connecticut.
Mystic,
Do
Connecticut.
it.
Lovely city and a great restaurant.
Do it. Thank you both so much.
No, thank you for
Happy
having us.
Happy Thanksgiving.
These are
Happy
wonderful
Thanksgiving.
pairings.